Clifford the Big Red Dog was a pretty weird book. It was about this girl, Emily Elizabeth, who had this giant, insanely large dog named Clifford, and they would go around town and do all sorts of things that a little girl and her dog would do. And I don't really remember what they did, to be honest, but one thing I always wondered was, how was this dog still in her possession? How did the government not take this dog and run tests on it like it was a weapon of mass destruction? They had to have known about his existence. There's no possible way that they didn't know. You're telling me that not one time was there someone outside their house that looked up and was like, Jesus Christ, why is there a Godzilla dog peeking over from that house? Why is this something that I'm seeing with my own eyes right now? I'm calling the FBI right now, because this abomination of an animal should not and should have never existed. The only group capable of handling such a creature is the United States government, so they can turn this dog into a lab rat. No one ever thought that. Everyone was like, oh, hey, Emily Elizabeth, nice to see you taking your big fucking dog for a walk again. Every time he moves his paw, there's a 6.5 magnitude earthquake. My house just fucking crumbled to ash. My mother was inside. She's dead, Emily. I don't think the fire department is going to be able to move the debris in time. Also, your dog just took a shit the size of a Chevrolet Camaro in the middle of the road. It's causing traffic as we speak. But anyway, it's nice to see you again, and have a great day. Is that everybody's reaction? Everyone in the town was just chill about the spawn of Satan roaming around their neighborhood like it was just another day? How is that possible? Also, with the thing I brought up about Clifford's shit, he had to have been taking some massive dumps. I can only imagine how big it was. You accidentally feed Clifford a cheeseburger, there's probably a landslide, houses sliding down the hills like it's Pompeii. Also, how bad do you think that smelled? If you're standing right next to regular dog shit, it smells like dog shit, but with the Clifford shit, you could probably be a mile away and be like, oh my god, honey, Clifford took a fucking shit again. Get the kids inside the house and put on their gas mask before they fucking die. And also, how did she clean that shit too? Did she just shovel it all into a furnace? Is that what powered the city? Clifford shit? I don't know, but I've been talking about Clifford shit for way too long, so let's talk about another part of Clifford, his cock. How big do you think Clifford's dick was? For real, like the size of a Prius? Maybe smaller, maybe it was like the size of an average adult male? Probably. And do you think he was out here humping other dogs too? Imagine your dog was unlucky enough to get humped by Clifford. That dog would probably just explode after he put the tip in. I wonder how big his fucking balls were too. And also, what was this dog eating? There's no way they just fed him dog food. Clifford had to have been out here eating other animals, bro. Dude takes a stroll into the forest, he eats 5 elk and a family of 4, and that's just for lunch. And yeah, he had to have been eating people, bro. No way Clifford wasn't eating humans. You're telling me this dog was eating kibble and bits when there's people walking around? 100% this dog was eating flesh and bones. But one big question I had was, did Clifford start out small or was he always big? And I looked it up, and apparently the lore of Clifford is that he was a normal dog, but his owner Emily Elizabeth actually loved him so much that he became big and red. And I was like, oh, how sweet. Isn't that sweet? He was just a regular dog, but she loved him so much that her love made him into a big red dog. Emily Elizabeth is such a sweetheart, right? Nah, that bitch is a supervillain. You're telling me that this girl has the ability to turn shit that she loves into big red versions of itself? You better lock that bitch up wherever they're keeping Venom, because she's a fucking demon, bro. She must not love her parents that much, because if she did, it would be Attack on Titan in that fucking town. I swear to God, shit would be over for everybody. First the big red dog, then you got 2 big red fucking giants smashing homes and taking giant dumps with their giant dicks. Emily Elizabeth might as well be taking over the whole world if that's the case. She makes Thanos look like a fucking schoolgirl compared to what she's capable of doing. But I don't know, man. I guess at the end of the day, it's just a kid's book, and I guess the whole point of a kid's book is just to ignore all the crazy shit that shouldn't be happening and just enjoy the innocent parts. A little girl who loves her big red dog. It's a cute little story, but at some point, how can you not be reading that book and be like, bro, this dog is fucking ruining life for everybody? But anyway, I hope I didn't ruin Clifford for you. I probably did. And join me next time when I teach you all about what a fucking bitch Amelia Bedelia was. But as always, thanks for watching and have a great fucking day.